All right, all right, all right. I think I'm on. I'm not totally sure. It says StreamYard's telling me I'm on. I think I'm on. I hope that I am because, well, life is moving. Life is moving at 1,000 miles an hour, and I'm going to try to keep this simple here. Let me just make sure. Let me just make sure that I've got something cooking over on my canal. There we go. I'm calling this Drawn Talk. I'm going to go ahead and show I'm going to share screens here. Work in progress. What's happening? All right. Give me 1 second, folks. I'm still working out the kinks with this thing here. This is my new little setup. Martyrs Media, Sadu, right on. Nick Sonata's on here. Papa Kanesu, word. What's up? Work in progress. I mess around with the parallel pen I saw used once. It's incredible. Parallel pen. Yes. All right, I'm going to switch this around a bit here like this so you guys can see. It takes up most of my screen, so that way we're not goofing around here. All right. Well, welcome, everybody. It's been a while. I just been busy and trying to take care of some stuff. So good evening, Hiroshi Paradox. What's happening? Your garage has gotten more garagey. Shut up. I'm going to put a big blanket behind me so you guys don't see that mess. Peter Sharon, what's going on, man? What's up? I guess I do this here. I'm going to click on that. It's kind of more garagey. Andy Hayes, how's it going, man? How's it going? All right. So I'm just goofing around with this here Procreate thing. I like that it works the way it works. Is it doing? Yeah, it's doing its thing. Work project 5 pages full size and like 8.5 hours. I never finish a full page with regular ink. Oh, I'm sorry, man. That's crazy. That's crazy. I really like the walk and talks. Elliot says Nick Sonata. Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. I've been so far so good. I've been pretty faithful to that. I'll keep trying to keep that moving and going. It's not often that I can stay dedicated to something like that, so it's fun to do it. Neo Valentin says, "Hola, Señor Monger." Hola, Señor Valentin. Let's see. Pretty good with perspective and backgrounds. You're asking me, are you pretty good? Not as good. That's one of the reasons why I like using this particular program. Well, not this one. I've been using Clip Studio, Clip Studio Paint, or Clip Paint Studio, whatever it's called. That's the one I've been mainly using, Martyr Media. And it has a very cool system in it for you to work with concerning perspective. The only problem is it's a little bit of a learning curve to figure it out. And he says, would you ever think about doing a book square bound like DC's Black Label format? Well, so far the plan for Doom Kicker is to make it square bound. So the short answer is yes. Long answer is in the future, possibly, depending on how far I take it, if I continue to go the way it's going. Does it lay out perspective grids for you? It does that and more, Martyr Media. It does that and more. I definitely recommend it. Clip Studio Paint is an awful name, LOL, says Hiroshi Paradox. I totally agree. I can never remember how to say it. So I'm trying to remember to call it Clip instead, because there's no reason to call it anything else. Nick Sonata says, Jerkmonger, did you and Mike ever figure out the meaning of that box? Not all of it. And Seven was only involved there for a short minute. So we were hoping he would come in earlier. I wish we figured it out sooner, though. That would have been cool. I like that mystery stuff. That's pretty cool. I want to try to get somebody to send me a mystery box, but I don't want to spend too much time figuring it out. That's too much jibber jabber. Too much cray cray. You know what I mean? So, like I say, I'm kind of just goofing around here and getting a feel. So so you guys can see what I've been doing. This is something I did early. As you guys, some of you who follow me over on Instagram may remember that I do some work. I've been doing some studies in my sketchbook and trying to learn a little bit from Olivier Coipel. And there's some really cool expressions he does and things of that nature. So that's kind of what I've been doing here. And I had a bald version of this guy at one point. I still do somewhere. Yeah, that's the bald version of the guy. But that layer, that's only that. So I like the bald version better. Slacker High, what's going on, man? It says, hello, Elliot. Hello, Slacker High. Alfonso Prodi says, don't diss Clip Studio. It's a great name. It's a terrible name, Alfonso. A terrible name. Papa Kanesu, Clip Studio Paint was formerly known as Manga. I prefer Manga Studio. I don't know. I don't know why they changed it. You could have called it Comic Studio, for crying out loud. Forrest Ghost Bert, Reynolds says, after party? Kinda. I'm only going to be on for a little while, just to. It's like I said, it's been a while. It's been a while since I've been streaming, so this is kind of a return of the master. Just kidding. Metatron's Cube says, nice. Papa Canesso says, the man is a beast. Coipel, I mean. That's right. This guy's a beast also. He's a strange beast. Then I drew this guy over on Mike's channel. Again, I was taking the opportunity to test it out there. Hiroshi Paradox says, I got my iPad set up to screen share to my PC. Reflector 3 is great, but has an issue with OBS on Windows. But I wonder, but I found another program that works just as well. Well, you should say it here, man. That'd be great. I will tell you though, I'm having trouble with my OBS. I can't even open OBS now because I upgraded to Catalina on my iMac, and now nothing works. Nothing. That application will literally not even open up. Oh, Apple. Hiroshi says, Rawell says, hi, Elliot. What's going on, man? What's going on? Andrew J says, whoa, we live howdy? We live howdy. Whoa, we live howdy. Maybe that's what you're trying to say, Andrew. Yes, I am. Hiroshi says, I bet Comic Studio is a name taken by some cheapo turn your photos into comics. Actually, there was the American version of Manga Studio, of course, was called Manga Studio. There was and the Japanese one was called Comic Studio, if I remember that correctly. So that was very strange. Everything was in Japanese, except it was called Comic Studio. I think they're trying to capitalize on the fact that each of our cultures kind of want each other's stuff. That makes sense? I don't understand it. I don't get it. It's all right. Awful Redneck Gaming says, I didn't get notified until just now. Sad day. Awful. I want to do something with you, my friend. Don't forget to leave a comment on Mike's Cyberfrog Gold video to be automatically entered to win a $20 credit on his website. That's true. Awful, would you be willing and would you consider being a mod on my channel? It's up to you. If you say yes, I will dub thee a guardian of the people. Hiroshi says, haha, yeah. Papa Canosa says, Celsius snatched up Manga Studio and changed the name. It used to be Smith Micro. That's true. Oh, no, don't turn off. No, don't turn off. No. Where's it go? There we go. Oh, for crying out loud. There we go. Andrew J says, do it. Awful. Yeah, I remember Smith Micro. Smith Micro. I have never modded before, but I'll accept the mighty responsibility, sir. Then, Awful Redneck Gaming, I do hereby dub the moderator of the Jerkmonger channel. I appreciate you, my friend. You've been a very, very loyal friend lately, and I appreciate you. Andrew J, would you consider the same deal? Would you consider being a mod on my channel? I trust thee, my friend. I trust thee. Y'all making fun of me. Knighted. I now dub thee. Anyway, maybe you guys don't want to be. I only ask the people because I see you're very active in this stuff, and I appreciate that. All American Cornbread says, what's going on? Me, brother, the Jerkmonger. I'm going on all day, every day. You know what I'm saying? R Square says, yo, what's up, homie? Good to see you. Andre says, whoa, I'll do it. I won't let you down. But then, brother, I do dub thee now and forever moderator of the Jerkmonger channel. All right, Alpha Ragnar says, I'm seriously looking forward to getting my early bird special. I think they're sold out, Awful Redneck. I don't know. I haven't checked. Someone just bought one. I thought there was only one left. I think it's sold out. Oh, did you order it already? I think you ordered it. Okay. Maybe that's what I'm thinking about. Max Santiago says, that art looks good, dog. I appreciate it, man. Work in Progress says, I'm a moderator for Doug. All right. Well, then, if Doug finds you worthy, I shall also work in progress find thee worthy. I now dub thee protector of the people on the Jerkmonger channel. Right on. All right, all right, all right. Where the party at? Right here, homie. Mr. Joshin, right her. Right her. All right, so these are just, again, I'm just using this application, figuring out, how this part. So I was having trouble with this program. If you guys have heard me in my walk and talks discuss how I'm not actually very crazy um, about this particular application, and I'm still not crazy about it. It's all right, but I do like the idea, and when a lot of people are digging it, and I'm not talking about just like, I mean, they really enjoy it. And I'm not really one to be like, oh well, everybody else likes it, but the commentary on it I thought was interesting. I heard a lot of good comments and thoughtful commentary about this app. So I decided that maybe I need to figure it out some more. So one of the things that I did was I bought a small pack of brushes from on Gumroad. I forget who from, but what I noticed was that the brushes just weren't looking that hot. They were looking about as bad as all the other brushes that I have for this app. So I did a little bit of research. Well, I'm not sure if it was research. I was just messing around. And I said, I wonder how large this file is. And the setup that I had, I think, was at 300 DPI. And I think a lot of these are at least, well, I don't know for sure, but I got the impression that 600 was the appropriate size. And I remember John and Kyung had told me about that's the size they work at over on Clip Studio. So I thought maybe what I need to do is make that adjustment here as well. So I went ahead and I moved some stuff around, and I said, let me try to that particular format. And sure enough, I think what was happening was I didn't realize this, but I was working at a lower resolution. So the brushes were bigger and they weren't working well. Now that they're smaller, they seem to be like, this genuinely looks like a pencil. Before, this particular brush looked like I was working with a marker. This is very weird. So it was just the size of the document. So 600 DPI, I think, is the size. It could be a little larger or smaller. And then Procreate, the larger the document size. 600 DPI only affords me, at 10 by 15, only affords me 5 layers. I think I can only get 5 layers. So it's very interesting how layer management is a part of this particular app, and it continues to kind of be, it's still a very popular app amongst Apple users. It's just not my favorite right now. Thank you guys. I got 23 likes so far. If you guys don't mind, make sure. Now, one of the things I'm sad about is because I upgraded to Catalina, I can't use OBS, and OBS gave me opportunities to use I could put advertisements in my stuff. Hey, Admiral Dark Admiral, how you doing? Justin, how you doing? Thank you, Nick Sonata. Yeah, all early bird specials were claimed. Right on, right on. So what's going on with that is when I upgraded my Apple to Catalina, and it's because of what it is. It's a new operating system for Apple. A lot of these apps are not working anymore, and OBS being one of them. So all the ads that I have won't work. I can't show them because I don't have access to OBS. So what does a man like me have to do? I'm on StreamYard, which is fine. It works fine, but I can't add stuff. And I'm not interested in paying for this right now because I don't think I need this right now for the future. But if I have to, I will. If I have to, I will. But so for right now, this is kind of what I'm working with. And I'm kind of drawing a zombie here just for the dark holiday that's coming up. I'm trying to stay festive, if you will, a little festivity in my work. Let's see. Awful Redneck says, hit that like, please, sirs and madams. R Squared says, without Windows all day. Nah, I don't like Windows. Did Catalina break your Cintiq? I've heard a lot of that happen when it first released. It hasn't broken it, but it's the actual, like, I can't get most things to work. And maybe it has affected my Cintiq. And my Cintiq is older, so maybe you're right. I don't know, Hiroshi. Pablo Canesso says, hopefully there's a software update on the way. I really do hope so. Nick Sonata says, I hate Halloween. I love Halloween. I used to hate Halloween. I don't hate it anymore. I think it's a fun holiday, primarily just for fun. And I understand why some people dislike it or or some people have like religious conflicts with it. But I like monsters, and I like monster movies, and I like horror movies. I like it all. So I'm going to keep on trucking, keep on moving. I'm going to keep on moving. Don't stop. No, keep on moving. Go Party Time says, have you tried out Adobe Fresco app? I haven't, because I'm a little concerned. I'm a little concerned about Adobe Photoshop for the Apple. Hikaru, what's going on, man? Slacker High says, paganism. No. Gonzo, it's more fun when the kids are little. Yeah. I used to like Halloween, Sister Roshi, when I was younger, but it's not fun that I'm a grown up. Well, I'm enjoying it through the kids' eyes. Justin McClure says, my 5-year-old loves it. Hey, there you go. Metatron says, I love candy. And Work in Progress says, Peter Sharon, what are you up to tonight? I'm in the garden planting trees for my wife. That's cray. So yeah, back to this conversation to Go Party Time about this Adobe Fresco. I might check it out, but if it's just another painting program, I don't want a painting program. I want to draw. I want to draw in ink, and I want to do what I was able to do in Photoshop before, and I want to do it all with the brushes that I've invested in for Photoshop. But I'm hearing some concerns that Photoshop is a little funky. I'm not sure. I don't know, because I wasn't a beta tester. I wish I was. I got in on that a little late. And I didn't have an iPad at the time when they first released it. So I'm kind of hoping that there'll be something to review soon. Supposedly it's coming out sooner than later. So we'll see. We'll see about that. Let's see. But anyway, as far as that is concerned, I feel like maybe Procreate may be whatever Fresco looks like it wants to be. So again, I'm not interested in a new painting program. And I don't know, maybe it is good. Maybe it is good. I don't know. But if it costs money, By the way, I want to start doing some Diablo 4 videos. I've been hearing a lot of new rumors about Diablo coming out soon, so let's see what happens. La 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 la. Captain Hill says, what up, Jerkmonger? Captain, glad to see you, my friend. Appreciate you. And we do costume contests at work, says Hiroshi, and some people costumes get too gruesome for me. I'm sorry, Hiroshi. I used to dress up as a luchador, a fat luchador. No bueno. Cubsadon says, hey, Elliot. Alpha Redneck says, Hikaru the Troll Smasher has arrived. Hikaru saved me from Adam earlier, and I believe I owe him my life. Well, there you go. Go Party Time. I use Procreate. Just wondering if there was a difference. I don't know. I Procreate is okay. I'm still figuring things out. Papa Kenneth is saying, Christian here, but I like horror flicks, and the holiday is more cosplay and candy than anything. As a matter of fact, this weekend coming up, I'll be at a convention called Spooky Empire, which I just discovered last year. It was my first time showcasing there, and man, it was great. It was a great little show if you like horror stuff. So you got to be into it though. Hikaru says, now we're here for the Funky Elliot Chill stream. Word up. I gotta keep moving this, otherwise this wants to shut off on me. Let's see. Andrew J says, don't forget to leave a comment on Mikey's Cyberfrog Gold video to be automatically entered to win a $20 credit on his website. That's very true. Go do that. Shinto Ketchup says, hi. What's up, Shinto? I missed something here. Go Party Time says, I hope. Yeah. There you go. Work in progress. We quit celebrating Halloween. It has been tough. We love spooky stories and messages. But I have a pagan friends and it isn't a joke we make it out to be. I can't support the darker side of it. I hear you, work in progress. I totally get that. And I did that for most of my life. And I've just come around the other side of the corner there. So maybe we'll meet in the middle somewhere. Alpha Right Next says, I don't have an artistic bone in my body. Luckily, Elliot makes some of the best. Oh, you put Doomkicker. Don't forget, if you guys don't mind, make sure to check out, or please go check out my man Brian Shearer over on Indiegogo with Gunship Thunder Punch. So if you, my mods, would be so kind as to put that in there, I would really, really appreciate that. I just miss haunted houses, says Hikaru. Haunted houses are a little too intense for me. I stay away from that kind of stuff. I'm a scaredy cat. Justin McClure says, is D4 supposed to be a full game? I don't know. I think, Justin, I'm not sure. I'm hearing that it's on the way, and there's some new artwork for it. I'm going to talk about that soon. I want to just do some more investigation, and maybe I can give some answers to that. I really like Diablo as a game series, one of my favorite games, and I hope it works out good. I want to go to one of those hardcore crazy Las Vegas ones. No, we're not doing that. Captain Hill says, Jerk Manga, I bought a higher end Surface Pro and it runs PSCC great and draws really well as a tablet. That's cool, but I've got to be careful because I already have invested a lot of money in this stuff. So sometimes you got to do what you got to do. If Surface wants to give me a Surface Pro to work with, I'll try it out. But right now, no, not doing it. Dark Emerald says, I love Halloween. I'm giving out comics to the trick-or-treaters. Word. Hiroshi says, Elliot's all about Halloween and Diablo. Sounds crazy, right? Where's this convention at? Brother, it's going to be at Tampa Convention Center this weekend. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I'll be there the last 3 days. I'm going to be hanging out with my kids on Halloween night. Eric says, if we still had a costume contest at work, I would dress up as Fat Thor. Too easy for me. No, don't do it. Just don't do it. Dark Emerald says, mostly Alterna comics. Please support Alterna. Go to the website, do what you got to do. Awful Red says, get your gunship done to punch. Word, go party time. I like that name, by the way. I like the candy part of Halloween, not the scary part. Oh, you know. Love Halloween, hate clowns, go figure. I don't like clowns either. Although I liked it. It was good. But I didn't like it. I haven't seen it too. I'm waiting for that to come out later. Hey, driving home from work, what's the topic, Lightning Fan? Well, we're just kind of hanging out here. I'm wrapping it up shortly, but just talking about my iPad and what this program's doing to my life, and why I can't wait to go get back into Clip Studio. All the work I'm doing on the book is in Clip Studio, so this is what it is. Dark Apple March says, ahoy, Lightning Fan. Tampa, says Lightning Fan. Get on up. Get on up. Nick Sonata says, Elliot, will you do more covers for Alterna? I would like to, especially when I'm not as busy as I am right now. Justin says, Tampa, where's the link? Where's the link to what? Spooky Empire? I don't have a link to Spooky Empire. I guess we could find that. I mean, I could do that, but I'd rather not waste the time on that right now. Ahoy, Dark Admiral. I thought you said, damn. I was like, I don't know why you're so mad at Dark Admiral Lightning Fan. Why are you so angry? Trash Fire says, how's she going, everyone? Okay, yeah. R Square says, this year the kids just asked for the bags of candy instead of going out, which is fine by me, being from the Bronx. Me too. Halloween usually is just taking the kids to all the bodegas in the neighborhood. That's true too. Judge Rise says, Lightning Fan, long time no see. Forrest Goes, Burt Reynolds says it too was too long. It too was too long. Gotcha. Slacker High, if you're new here, please join. What happened? Oh, okay. Please join the Jerkmonger. Thank you, Slacker High mailing list. Jerk mailing list at gmail.com before the MailChimp is unleashed. That's right. Once the MailChimp thing works, the first 100 people in my mailing list are going to get a special PDF of some artwork. And I think you guys are going to enjoy it. At least most of you will. Work in progress is Alterna is indie at its best. Before Comicsgate, there was Alterna. I think that's probably true. I don't know for sure. Justin Ward says, you still digging the Apple Pencil, Elliot? I am enjoying the Apple Pencil. I like it fine. I'm getting more and more used to using an Apple. I got to be honest with you. Switching over to this in the middle of a project was probably a mistake. But it was the only solution I had to do digital work because I was having trouble with, oh no, my thing conked out on me. See, this is the only thing about this program is sometimes it times itself out. And I can't figure out why. But I'm going to keep reading the chat. Yeah, so I'm enjoying the pencil. I think it's working pretty good. It works great. I think I still prefer the ergonomic nature of the Wacom stylus. This is a little more comfortable in my hand and not as heavy. This is heavy. Not very heavy, but heavier. This is not heavy. I wish I could have this on my iPad. But and the reason why I can't just get a special thing for it, I thought I could. I spent a lot of money on this thing. Is because this needs to stay clear so it can charge. That's the only way this will charge is on the iPad, which at first I thought was a good design idea, but now it restricts me from enhancing this to be more ergonomic. That said, believe it or not, I bought and I invested in these little rubber silicone sleeves, and this red part comes off. This is the different version. So this looks like a pencil. They have some that are all white. They have some that are all black and different colors. But I like this one. Anyway, believe it or not, this little bit of extra weight, this little slim thing actually makes it a little more comfortable and more than just comfortable, like usable. So really happy about that. Very cool. Let's see. The jerk list says Hiroshi Paradox. Word. By the way, let me go ahead and let me click on the jerk mailing list. Thank you, Slacker High. We're showing that. We're going to show that on the screen. Work in Progress says, get your doom kicker now. Don't wait. LOL. Cult Film Video says, I still have to back Doom Kicker on November 7th. Don't shut me out, dog. I ain't shutting that down for a while. It's going to be up for a bit, so hang in there. Lightning Fest, I live in a humble neighborhood, but with tons of houses. The last time I gave out Halloween candy, I gave out 850 pieces one by one and had to close my door early. That's the only downside. There's a lot of people loitering. A lot of people eating more candy than they need to. You know what I'm saying? No bueno. It looks sharp, at least, LOL. Thank you all for Redneck. I appreciate that. Captain Hilt says, Jerkmonger, can you do all of your paneling on the iPad as well as, or do you have to transfer to PS? So my goal is to do all of it on the iPad. I haven't had to, I've done some transferring back and forth depending on time and like the battery life. Like I had to switch something real quick. The only other thing too is if I want to use Photoshop, I have to kind of bring it in and then make some adjustments in Photoshop. And so Photoshop only exists on my PC. The great thing about Clip Studio is I can upload, or I can upload to the cloud through Clips Cloud, and I can transfer files back and forth to this Clip Studio. It takes a few minutes though. It's not as instantaneous as I had hoped, but it does work pretty well. Is there not a setting to keep it from going to sleep so soon? I don't know, Hiroshi. I got to look into that. It works. I mean, it's been on the whole time since I was drawing over with Mike. So it must be something I'm touching or something that's making it do that. Okay, let me see. R Squared says, oh, I just passed you, brother. I'm a huge fan of the 2019 iPad Pro. I just hate the keyboard. Hope the next one has a built-in kickstand and the proper keyboard. I'll tell you what I bought. I bought this. I bought this is almost just like my Apple keyboard. And it has command buttons on it. So this is an Apple friendly one. This is a battery powered one, but it's works pretty great. And I got this for like $20. It's an automaton. So I don't know if you can use this or not. And it works on all the key commands work on here too. Very, very cool. Which is weird because this thing is powerful, man. This iPad is pretty dope. I'm not gonna lie. I had my issues at first, but I'm sold. Already sold. Dark Emerald March says, I tried a brush pen for the first time this weekend. I'm having fun with it. Right on. Very cool. Do you have a colorist lined up for Doom Kicker? So far it's me, but I do have someone in mind in case I need to switch. Forrest Ghost Burt Reynolds says, just signed up. Thank you, Forrest Ghost. I appreciate it. All right. Dynamo says, Jerkmonger, your walking streams have been pretty good. I like it. I already know I have some critics, and Dynamo has been a critic of mine in the past, but I appreciate you. Mike tried to start doing them, but they're unintentionally hilarious because car doors are shoulder height and blue mailboxes are eye level. Well, you know, we can't all be as height concerned as Mike, you know. Anyway, Hiroshi says, whoa, that's a lot of candy. Everett Todd says, a third party hasn't come out with a desktop charge station for the Apple Pencil? No, because it's proprietary technology. And it's driving me crazy. It's one of the things about Apple that I hate the most. Apple got weird, like in the early aughts, mid-aughts, like weird stuff. They just do dumb things. But guess what? You know, you got to do it. Unfortunately, it's like the Apple Pen was before, pencil. You had to stick it into the end tip. I could only see it breaking. I don't know what they were thinking. So then they say, well, we're going to put it so it's magnetized to the iPad itself. And then I thought, yeah, that's cool. But now if I want to use a grip of some sort, I can't. So for guys like me that have issues, I can't use it as well. But I gotta say, since I put on this little sleeve, it's not very dense. I mean, you can kind of, well, you guys can't see it, but you can kind of see that. See how much difference there is there? Just that amount of difference on this. And I bought this. This is a 2-part one where it has the back here, comes off and goes on. And then there's one that you can just slip on. It's like a slit in the back and you slide the whole thing through. Very odd, if you know what I mean. But effective. So I had a white one and a black one for that, and then I bought this one because I liked this idea because this makes me laugh. This makes me smile. This is a pencil. Get it? Yellow with the eraser. Downside, no eraser on the back. Meh. But anyway, so this allows it to stick to the. It's just thin enough that it still is magnetic. It still sticks to the, or clings or magnetizes to the edge. But also, what it does is it provides a little bit less. It's not as slippery as the pencil was without it, which is also a weird thing with my fingers. It got really weird from time to time. So anyway, where's that? Forrest Ghost says, I gave alternate comics for Halloween. Good. Hikaru says, Dynamo agree. He's just too early in the morning for me to watch live. Well, I tried. Awful Redneck says, sugar is more addictive than most drugs, to be honest. Talking about drugs? I don't know. Anyway, work and progress. Apple quit innovating and just charged insane amounts for their tech. That's true. That's very true. I think I missed a bunch of other stuff here. Let me see if I go back a little bit. Work in progress. Mike can't help but be funny. Dark Emerald March says, same here. Force goes, Burt Reynolds. Slacker Hat says, darn, I should have added a ghost and spelled you're right. I don't know what that means. Is it, why am I having such a weird, like I don't know, I'm going to refresh. I'm going to refresh my page over here on YouTube. Man, it looks terrible. Why is it so potatoey? Do you guys see the potatoes too? I don't know what's going on. And I can't figure it out. This is weird. All right, let me see. I think I went too far. So yeah, so the walking streams, Dynamo, they're really just for me to try to hang out and walk and get you guys walking with me. So we'll see. Justin Ward says, Jerkmonger, the Wacom Intuos stylus is compatible with the iPad. What? Let's see it. Wait a minute. Let's see about that. It doesn't work. Lies you tell, Justin. Hair, kids really like them. Or kids really liked them. I don't know what that means. Work in progress. He's just so slow to the ground. He's just so low. Lightning Fan says, Elliot, ask Brian. He may know why it's doing that. Why what's doing what? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Yeah. Mine doesn't sleep at all. If clip is open, I can accidentally drain the battery that way if I sit down. That's true. Well, I don't know. I'm sure there's a way to turn off the iPad like that. Work in progress says, Dynamo so true. Work in progress says, is it Gabe? Work in progress says, for the colorist. No, I don't know who Gabe is. Wait, who's Gabe? The guy I'm thinking about is someone that I use from the Philippines. I can't remember his last name. Off of Redneck Gaming, remember to stretch before and after you walk, everyone. Elliot. I did today. I did stretch. Why does my thing look so bad? Are you guys seeing the same thing in my potato cam? Is this StreamYard? This is what I'm talking about. This is garbage. Hiroshi says, I have a dock for the old one. It's basically a lightning port in a metal base with a USB cord. I know, but that's not how this works anymore. It doesn't charge that way. Work in progress says, Apple quit innovating and just charges in amounts. All right, Hiroshi Paradox says, they only came with a tiny adapter to just charge it from any lightning cable. That was for the Pencil 1. Pencil 2, no bueno. No bueno at all. About the time Steve Jobs got ill and then died, says Arthur Kodiak. Apple can be unique, a little too unique, says Nick Sonata. Okay, and then Matt C gives me like all kinds of excitement. And then Everett says, and by the way, Everett, it was good to see you today. Have you tried the stylus from the guys at 5.3? They're the crew behind the paper app. No, I don't know anything about that. 53. They could send me a link. That'd be great. I don't know what that is. Hiroshi Paradox says, I just hope Apple doesn't decide people don't really want a pencil in a few years because artists are too small a customer base for them. Is that what it is? Is that what's going on? I don't know. I like it. I like it. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Totally mashed potatoes. Gosh. Sorry, Hawkins. Zaid says, "Hey, Elliot, glad to see you back inside." Okay. Not copyright wars with Qualcomm and Samsung. I don't know what's going on there. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna keep moving. Did I hear you say Paranormal is on a different night this week? Yes, Hiroshi. We expect it to be on Wednesday. That's the goal. Hikaru says it's dark and potatoy. I know it's dark. That I can't help. But because my light is weird and it's no light here, blah blah blah. Whoa, Elliot is entering the ether. There is a glitch in the matrix. Awful Redneck says Elliot is Mr. Pixel right now. Still looks great though. Oh, it's funny. It's funny. Let me see here. I'm gonna pick that app there. I'm gonna pick that one there. Let me see. Why Clip Studio hangs up on you all the time? No, Clip Studio doesn't hang up on me, Lightning. It's actually the application I'm using called what's it called? Reflector. Like I don't understand why my broadcast looks like garbage. I wonder if there's a setting here. Should I change this here? Standard. Maybe this helps. I don't know. Maybe this will help. I don't know. Maybe trying to do it at 720 is a bad idea. Did it just shift? That's weird. It's weird. That's no bueno. Got to go. Phone's dying. All right, Dark Admiral. Captain Hill says, Jerkmonger, I've always done 30-minute walks during work in the morning to get my butt out of the office. I try to do it when you stream the last few weeks. It's great. Right on, man. That's great. Have a good one, Dark Admiral. It says Awful Redneck. Hiroshi says they have a Wacom stylus, but it doesn't work like an Apple Pencil. Yeah, that's what I heard. Work in progress says, why the pixels, Elliot? You went 2D on us. Back to the Sega Genesis graphics. I don't know, man. It's because of StreamYard. I'm gonna try low definition. Let's see what happens next. Oh, that's frightful. This is a big version of my face. Everybody's saying I look bad, and now I look okay. Lightning fans, Elliot was talking about. I was talking about buying. Okay, yeah, Metatron's. It's potato. Andrew J. making fun of my potatoes. Awful Redneck says it's odd because you sound great, but the cam went full baked potato. I know. I don't understand what's going on. This is why I don't like it. I prefer OBS. I want my OBS back. Yeah, it could be everyone in your area is on the web at the same time. That's weird. It's 11 o'clock. That doesn't usually happen here. Gabe LT, second colors for Earthworm Jim and current colors for Young Justice. No, I don't know him at all. Stitchy New York says your screen looks like you're on one of those not channels when you were. Yeah, this is my naughty face. Justin Ward says, Jerkmonger, you have to pair your stylus to your iPad. Google it. Pair your stylus to the iPad. Let's try this. You got me thinking, man. But how? This isn't battery. This isn't Bluetooth, is it? I don't know. Let's see. Let's give this a try. Does it work that way? How do you pair your? That doesn't make any sense. I'll get back to that. Let's see. Rocket Worm is colored some stuff, sure. I love Rocket Worm, by the way. It's dark to set the mood for Doom Kicker. Nick, you may be right. Muttman says R 199 from Dungeon Walker. Thank you, Dungeon Walker. I appreciate that. Can't wait for Doom Kicker. Comic looks great. I'm working on it, brother. I appreciate that. Eric says, I don't mind the potato. I'm mostly listening while I'm drawing. Yeah, but I care because people care. You know what I'm saying? And this is messed up. I don't like it. I don't like it. Not happy about this. Not happy at all. It improved some. It did improve some, but not enough. R Squared says, I don't actually think Apple stopped innovating. I think the mobile market just matured. So until we have the next paradigm shift. Whoa, you just left me here. Where are you at? Whoa, 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 whoa. Tech will evolve more than it drastically changes. Okay. I think that's true, R Square. I think you got to make some good points there. Sonata says, is someone else using the internet in your house, gaming or something? No. And I'm plugged right into my thing. So it's not the problem. It's StreamYard. It's looking better, says Stitchy. As long as we can hear the sweet, sultry jerkmonger voice, we don't need the high definition. But I need it. Man, I need it. Hikaru says, whoa, cleared up. Yeah, it cleared up a little bit. Stagger High, someone called Sir Michael Caine stat. I think that's true. I think we should call Sir Michael. Captain Hiltz, you're not quite listening to metal on walks, but not too bad. No, I can't listen to anything while I'm talking to you guys. I got the, YouTube going. So, Hiroshi says, everyone's saying you look bad. Rude. It's true, Hiroshi. The rude people. But that's what happens when you're on a channel called Jerkmonger. And I appreciate that, by the way. Lighting Fan, don't panic about the pixels, folks. It's just Elliot's Minecraft skin. Ha! Yeah, that's true. Scott Kurtz, you can't pair a Wacom stylus to an iPad. That's what I thought, Scott. But someone's telling me they can. Welcome, Scott. How you doing, man? Wendigo Art says, sup. Awful Redneck says, Scott is here. Classier and classier in here. Word. Gonzo the Great for $9.99. Brother, what's wrong with you? Thank you, man. Elliot, thanks for being true to yourself and your fans and not getting in the middle of the drama. Tired of Mike and the rest of the trollers. Keep it up. Well, I love Mike. And he loves me. Nick Sonata says, we want to see the shine on Elliot's head. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Amanda Lucy's just held for review. I'm not sure what's going on there. Well, I appreciate the held back message. Thank you. Let's see. Hang small times. Oh, thank you, Arthur, for sharing that. Again, Wendigo Arts, who clicked dislike? Show yourself. It doesn't matter, man. It's all good. It's still people liking my stuff or acknowledging me or whatever. It's all good. It's all good. Hiroshi Paradox says, that's an LOL. That's what happens when I hear LOL in my head. Awful Redneck says, at Gonzo, thanks, sir. Ven Gallows says, any ideas in the cooker post Doom Kicker? Hot babes in an action book would kill. Possibly. I'm still working on some ideas. Right, well, Jerk says, Jerkmonger, what books are you paging through lately for inspiration on your work? Right now, I'm looking at The Magic Order from Olivier Coipel, but I'm also paying a lot of attention to the guys at Creature Box. Those guys are dope, and so they inspire me. But for tone, I don't have any reference for the tone of it. Jamie Hewlett's another guy I dig a lot. And some of these guys from Europe that I've been paying attention to, that I dig. So those are some of the other people that I pay attention to. I don't know if that makes any sense. Jerk, you have arrived. You have a devoted downvoter. Shows up everything. I always get at least 1 or 2 downvotes, sometimes 3. I welcome them. It's all good. The dislike is a false flag. It doesn't matter. Let's see. Roshi says that chuckle is pretty accurate. Amanda and Lunacy. It's my Kelsey Shannon chat intro from now on. Yeah, don't do it. Don't do that, man. It's not cool. Some people don't want to hear that. It's all good, though. My man says, yo, you still designing those mini mongers? I thought those were dope. Yeah, I do that. I have a lot of those set up with my business partner for our other business. Mini mongers is one of the sub brands that we work on together. So check it out. In fact, for Spooky Empire, we'll be having a couple of shirts for sale there. That's going to be fun. We're trying to start that kind of angle on our business. We might do a little short thing. Look, now I'm potato cam on my, I'm on the lowest setting. I'm on the lowest setting in this thing. Maybe I should just change it to this. Maybe if I do this, this will help. I'm gonna change settings back to 720. I'll hit done. Let's see what happens there. Let's see how much potato-y I get. Kongs Bear, greetings. I just jumped in to give me a thumbs up. The one and the only Jerkmonger. Keep on walking and go back, Doom Kicker humans. Grr. Thank you, Kongs Bear. I appreciate it. Eric Hawkins says, whatever happened to the Joker painting that used to be in the background? Did you sell it? It was a commission, and I haven't touched it since. I need to give it to the customer. He deserves it by now. Gonzo Grace says, can you show us any of your recent watercolor pics? I don't have any right now. I'll have to show you guys later, Gonzo. Thanks, though. Rodwell Stevens says, haters gonna hate. That's true. I don't mind the haters. It is what it is. Wendigo Art says, I really like the look of your studio. It feels homey. It's a mess, is what it is. But I appreciate that. Lightning Fan says, made it home. Thanks for the company on the ride home, everyone. Elliot. All right, Lightning Fan, be good. Awful Redneck says, well, Elliot walks between dimensions. Absolutely. Ed Dukeshire, what's going on, man? StreamYard just can't handle all this jerkmongerness. Ed, I appreciate you, man. Thank you. Thank you very much. Hikaru says, I might have missed it. How's Doom Kicker going? It's going a little slower than I want. Working with the computer and the apps and everything is a lot more challenging than I expected. It's kind of a pain in the butt, but I'm working on it. So I'll be showing some progress very soon. Work in progress says, Elliot, I have to jet. Anyway, we can help you out, support your work, encourage you, or any prayer requests. I appreciate that, work in progress. I really do appreciate that. I would be happy to have you guys pray for me. How's the convention scene around the Tampa area? R Square says, it's all right. It's all right. We have MegaCon is the big one in Orlando. That's a fun show. But everything else is kind of what it is. We love you, brother. Get some rest. Thanks, work in progress. I will. I'm going to wrap this up here shortly. Hikaru says, cool. Look forward to it. Nixon says, so the tech is holding the jerk back? That's what happens, baby. But guess what? I'm going to have the tech in a chokehold like this. I'm like, yo, back it up. Back it up. Jump back, smack somebody, mama. And that's it, guys. I appreciate everybody hanging out with me. I think I'm going to cut it off now. While the getting's good. Thank you, everybody, for chilling with me, for making things happen. Don't forget to check out Gunship Thunder Punch over on Indiegogo. Also, don't forget to check out Mike Miller's various projects, including Lone Star. Also, don't forget to check out, check out Doug's stuff. I think he's working on Bigfoot Build 2. Probably by now, Doug has Bigfoot Build 2 and Earthworm Jim 2 wrapped up by now. We'll see. What else? Check out Doom Kicker on Indiegogo. But also, don't forget, guys, if you guys are interested, please go to jerkmailinglist@gmail.com. I have Slacker High's thing here. Yes, sub to Dungeon Class from with Gonzo the Great. Sub to Dungeon Class. Yeah, I might be a guest on there one of these days, very soon. Doug is a comic print shop. He is insane. Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Cruder Quotient. Nobody has that much power over me. No one. I don't allow it. So I'm gonna be all right. Thank you very much. I have read 4 of his other comic novels to my kids, and he just slams them out like monthly. I know, he's crazy. But also, but check out the mailing list. If you get on now, the first 100 people are going to get a special PDF I'm going to send out to everybody. I'm figuring this stuff out, guys. It's taking me a little time. I'm a little overwhelmed by everything that's going on, but I got it under control. I've got it under control. And I know you can't see it with my Minecraft skin, but I've got fingers gripping the earth. I got it. Anyway, I appreciate you guys. Let me see if I can get one last bit of juice out of my low definition deal here. Papa Canessa says, it was good hanging out with you, Elliot. Right on, right on, right on. I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, look at the potatoes going on, man. I can't believe it. The good news is you can't tell exactly what's in my background. That's just fine. DJ2K says, sup, jerk. As long as you talk with us and treat us cool, we be cool with you about your business. Thank you. I appreciate that, Nick. I do appreciate that. Eric Hawkins says, don't sweat it for inspiration. Just remember, we back Doom Kicker because we have faith in you and love you. And with that, I will let you all go. Thanks, guys, for chilling with me. I appreciate you. Sorry about the quality of the video. This is very unfortunate. This was my my coming back to the YouTubes a bit and party, and it didn't work out so well. I'm a little disappointed. But I was on for too long anyway. I was meant to be on here for like half an hour, and I took longer. Appreciate all you peoples. I want to thank Ed Dukeshire for hanging out. I want to thank especially Scott Kurtz for hanging out. He's a friend of mine, so it would be nice if you guys treat him good while you're in my house. And everybody else, peace out, deuces, and whatever you do, don't light the fuses. I got to go. Peace.